Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Southern Boy Farm. I'm Kelvin, and today I'm going to plant watermelon in a container. So last year I tried growing watermelon in a container. I think it was like a 55 or 50 quart container or something like that. It was a big gray portable tote, and I drilled a bunch of holes in it and put the dirt and mended and all of this kind of stuff that I thought was going to make everything be just fine. And if you look at the first video, I planted. The second video, I did an update and the vines were growing, and then we started getting bunches of rain, and I realized that it was not draining well enough or fast enough. And in addition, where I had the container set, which was up underneath the banana trees, but I thought it would give it enough sun. Well, it wasn't. So this year, now that I've gotten out of my feelings about that, I have decided to devote a good portion to growing watermelon. It is probably my second favorite fruit next to strawberries, which are doing very well here. So now I am going to be planting Blacktail mountain watermelon seeds. I got these last year from a gentleman, I believe it's TurfTherapy, from a website called the Flipside marketplace, which allows anyone who has things that are garden related, whether it be tools or other equipment, seeds, whatever it may be garden related, they allow you to sell it on there without the cost of maintaining a website and everything like that. So it's almost like an Amazon for the home grower who wants to sell their products. So at any rate, he sold me these 5 seeds. And so now I'm going to go ahead and plant them in 15-gallon cloth containers. Last year, something in me snapped, and I ended up buying a whole bunch of 5-gallon, 10-gallon, 15-gallon, and 20-gallon bags, and I find the cloth ones to be better. They don't die in the sun, and I can sneak and wash them in the washing machine when no one's watching, and they come out just clean, and everything is fine. The only problem I find with them are if the bag is touching on the ground, then the roots will go through the bag and into the ground, and that prevents you from mid-season picking up and moving that bag to another location. So this time around, even though today I don't have the bricks ready, I'm going to get the bricks before everything is going. Whew, these mosquitoes are in full bloom tonight. I decided to wait until an hour before sunset to make this video so we could be down to a cool 80 degrees here on the March 29th, but that's not seeming to be effective either. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to break out the long pants, but they just get in the way and make things even hotter. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the suggestions that I got from people last year who tried to help me get out of my feelings about losing my vines last year was to try and do a soilless base for the container, and in that way I don't run the risk of much compaction, and if I do it up right, the roots have plenty enough space to move around inside there without becoming too overcrowded and cramped, and most of the water should just drain right up. So here we go. I'm going to use 1/3 peat moss, 1/3 perlite, or you can use vermiculite. And I found an excellent free resource here in the city of Davie. an individual who has horse stables, and he allows for people to just swing on by, knock on the door, and load up as much horse manure as you want. So I bring it back and I let it sit for an additional about 30 days so I can make sure it's pretty well aged. I mean, it's pretty dry and clumpy when we go and pick it up, at least the section that we get directed to, and I'm gonna give it a whirl. Okay, so 1/3 horse manure, which is mixed in with all of the wood chips from the stable as well. I'm gonna use my old cooler from the catering company to mix everything up. And I'm finding now that buying the individual components like the peat moss, the manure, the vermiculite or perlite, and then mixing it all up together myself comes out to be a lot cheaper than trying to buy the organic bags of mixture at the store. But hey, ain't no shame in it. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. All right, let me grab the water hose. We'll get this wetted down because I don't want to wait till I get it in the bag and try to guess whether or not it's all wet. And then we'll go ahead and start filling the bags. Go ahead and grab the bags, get her filled, get her done. So these are my 15-gallon cloth bags. See, this one I'd already used once before, but it comes pretty clean. Use my big spoon and fill them up. All right, so now I'm done with both, and now I'll adjust the camera and we'll put the seeds in. All right, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these in about 1 inch deep, and I'm going to put 2 in each. Luckily, that's an inch. Well, since there's 3 left, I'll go ahead and put 3 in this one. Cover those up. Another watering on top for overnight. Now, once we sign off, I'll go ahead and get the board, get the bricks and everything and set it up. I'm going to actually put it over here alongside the current bed that we're standing in. This is the bed where we planted the all sweet watermelons. On the hill, and you see they've already germinated. So as soon as they get some true leaves, I'll go ahead and decide which one to get rid of. Now remember, we planted 6 in there and only 4 germinated. So this will be pretty easy to determine which one goes, hopefully. And that's another reason why you want to try and plant multiple seeds so that just in case one doesn't germinate, you still have some extras, some leftovers. So I know the camera's crooked, and but I'm just going to leave it there all the same. So remember, the other saying says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that means since you want other people to love you, you must love them too. So thumbs up, thumbs down, because God bless America, it's our freedom, and I don't mind which one. Be good, be well, happy growing, and until the next time, bye.